So now moving on from embouchure, we're going to move back into the mouth and into the throat. And this is where you're going to expel your lungs, you're going to blow across the flute, and you're going to stop the airflow somehow. You're going to start it, you're going to stop it. Of course, there's always just the standard, like just blow and then let go. And then you've created a note. But there's other ways to articulate those notes. Not many people just start and go normally. There's normally some sort of in-between or embouchure or articulation. The way we're going to show that is holding the flute up to your mouth, blow across it as normal. That's what you'd normally think, but a lot of flute players, especially classical flute players, are going to do what is called tonguing. The traditional Irish crowd doesn't use it as much, especially as much as the classical players. Tonguing is where you take the tip of your tongue, stick it against the back of your teeth, and kind of up against the roof of your mouth, create an air pocket, stop the flow of air from coming out, kind of build up air behind the tongue, and release. And the way you do this is by saying tuh, as in teeth, tiger, so on. It has a real powerful articulation. You really want that note to stand out from the rest of the notes, you use tongue. And some people also use D instead. It's a little bit lighter. More traditional Irish people will use D instead of T. So duh, duh, duh. And now we're going to try the back of the tongue, where you're going to put that part of your tongue up against the roof of your mouth, cut off the airflow from your lungs, build up pressure, and release just like you did with the tonguing. And this is done whenever you produce the letter C, like cat, car, column, things like that. So ka, ka. So now we're going to move into the throat itself, where you're going to tighten your throat, stop the airflow, and then release it just from the throat itself. And the way that you achieve this is by coughing. So whenever you cough, you build up the pressure in your lungs, you stop it with your throat by tightening it, and then you release. So this is again kind of a ka, but from deeper down into your throat. So you just imitate coughing. So you can feel the air build and release. So those are a few ways that you can release air across the embouchure hole in order to get your actual tone.